Now, throughout their relationship, there was a lot of controversy. There was financial turmoil, and there were tons and tons of cheating allegations. But to the public, they always put up a united front until they suddenly stopped posting and revealed that they were getting a divorce. For the past about 2 years, they have been basically not really addressing anything, and there are so many unanswered questions. How often was Austin actually cheating? Was Catherine aware the entire time? What was going on with their finances? And what is the truth behind the drug allegations? So, Daddy Gang, I am excited to give Catherine the opportunity to speak on all of it today in long form for the first time, which is crazy because I feel like for so long people watched you every single day. Like, you were on our screens for so long. So to go for 2 years, it's been a long time. Why are you ready to talk about all of this now?
I think for me, it's like I felt silenced for so long, and it wasn't like someone was silencing me. I was silencing myself. And I think that for all those years of just not being able to just speak freely and just like really sit with myself, it was really hard, Alex. It was really hard. Yeah. I feel like that's already an indicator of why I never expressed myself, through all those allegations of cheating and infidelity and all those things. It's like, I was so afraid to speak up. I was so afraid to say, I'm an idiot. Like, I just didn't see it, or I was so afraid to say, I'm trying to hold the very little piece that we have in our family. I'm trying to keep that together. I'm trying to shelter the very little piece that we have, and for me, it was like, I'm embarrassed. I don't know what's true or not. There's so many things that aren't true. It's really hard to like differentiate what is true, what isn't, until I really found out. So you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, we were the first to do it at that magnitude in that way. And it was like, it was like when this monster of like social media was starting, sometimes I think back and I'm like, oh my God, am I part of this craziness that's going on now in the world, When the cameras were off, I wouldn't say that there was much of a change. Okay. I think if anything, at least I can speak for myself, I feel like I was pretending. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like I was just so disconnected from myself, not like everything around me, but like within myself, And so when the cameras were off, it was more like, I'm just going to sit here and breastfeed my baby and just like scroll on my phone. Like, I never went out. I never hung out with my friends. I hardly saw my family. I was in a really dark place.
At first, how much attention were you giving to these rumors? And did you even believe them when it first started?
When it first started, my heart sank. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I remember like sitting with myself, oh my gosh, like, is this going to happen? And then it was like, oh, well, I see him. I'm with him every day. Like, we're co-parenting, we're married, we're business partners. I mean, when is he going to have time? But it's really interesting. I was telling my mom the other day, I remember when I was 16 years old and I walked into a room where the TV was on, and there was, it was that talk show, Tyra Banks. And there was a lady who said, if a man has enough time to go into the bathroom, he has enough time to cheat. And it just stuck with me. And I thought, does he have enough time to cheat on me? You know what I mean? Or do I vindicate him? Do I vindicate our family? And that's what I did. And I think back at my old self, and I think, poor girl, like, I wish I could hug her today. Like, she was just going through so much, and she, the old version of myself just wanted to protect that little piece we had in the family, And I would see it in his eyes, and I'm thinking like, I don't know, like, something's not right, but I'm going to have a baby and I have to focus on the baby right now. So I wasn't sure, right? Finally, I heard it. Thank you so much. That was all I was waiting for. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. You could have just said it to me. You could have just been honest with me and just told me. But it was like I was being gaslighted. Like, yes. It wasn't actually happening. And it was like, and yeah, I think that finally hearing those words was so healing for me, because it's like I wasn't going crazy. Like, it was everywhere. Everyone was saying it.